So there, I mean, SD Association announces the latest evolution in SD memory cards, including new speed classes. And look at this. This is October, 2023. Like, so this is just October of last year, which is, not, well, about 9 months ago, but, it's not really that long ago. And, so the SD Association is a nonprofit organization established in 2000, composed of around 800 tech companies, including Apple, Canon, Microsoft, and Google, that develop and promote the strict industry standards for SD cards. Full-size SD and microSD cards comprise more than 80% of the memory card market, and now the SDA says that the newest iteration is the biggest evolution since their introduction. The SDA 9.1 specification defines a new speed class and multi-stream access for SD card express cards. Let's see what it's all about. The microSD express cards are a minimum write speed. The distinction, the speed class defines a card's minimum write speed. This distinction is especially important when recording video, which requires a constant minimum write speed during recording. Now, the SD Association has updated its specs with the new PCIe standards and allowing microSD to reach the speeds up to 2.2 gigabytes. According to the SDA, the latest generation of microSD Express uses the PCIe Express interface, delivering 1969 megabytes per second and a nearly 2 gigabytes per second speed by using the PCIe Gen 4 1X lane. And so here you go. There's a chart of, the sequential write speeds and everything in terms of, generations that have come in. And you can see that there's a continual advancement and refinement of SD cards as time goes forward. Like, this is a technology that they are, the association is, committed to bringing forward into the future. Like, if we were still using like the original micro SD cards, yeah, it would be like the relic of a bygone era, but it's not. Several speed classes were created by the SDA for the first time for real-time recording. The UHS speed class and video speed class. The current video speed class ensures minimum recording speeds for a single digital data stream. In contrast, the SDA says the SDA speed defines a minimum assured performance level using the PCIe NVMe interface, including multi-stream recording. So you've got an association that is bringing, ultimately, the SD cards forward and is, updating the versions of this hardware. And there's a whole, association of them that, include 150, 300, 460, for instance. The SD Express class speed class 600 ensures a minimum record speed of 600 megabytes with both the card and host employ the PCIe bus and adhere to access rules outlined in the specification. It also enables up to 8 simultaneous streams to be recorded. Multiple streams can be recorded for as long as their combined recording speed stays within the supported speed class. Furthermore, the consistent performance is ensured even while mixing and writing operations. In addition, new features address power management, thermal management, and access rules. So, there's a whole association and standards association that's, basically working on, dragging, this particular technology forward into the future. And, here we are basically saying it's a relic of the past. Like, no, they're refining it and bringing it forward, ultimately. And I mean, this, I think, could serve as the ultimate refutation that this is, a relic of the past. It's here to stay.